Well, objection. Anyway, how do you do it? So basically, sniper rifles. Rifles. These are top rifles. Specifically, sniper rifles. The M1911 pistol and one other things. So, in this series, welcome to the COD content. In this series, we talk about COD guns. So basically, the sniper rifles in the warzone, since they're all basically the same setup. So, you see combat recon, the infantry stabilizer, the veiled speed loader, the airborne laser grab, and the ultra zoom. It's like the best difference in the game, but if you compare all the sniper rifles, but if you compare all the sniper rifles to each other, it would be nothing compared to this conversation, nothing compared to this comparison between all the three. All three of them. And that's why I like to compare all the sniper rifles to each other. So beginning with the Pendleton 703. Lowest damage of the three. However, it's a good rate of fire. However, it has a 54 RPM and to 60 if you want to. You can use a task force barrel. And that's in damage. That's and you get increased damage and everything like this. Just because, you know, a little bit of a pun. So I consider the Pendleton. So I do consider the Pendleton the worst, but it's not. But it is technically the worst out of the three. You then have the LW3 Tundra. Technically, the second best out of the three. However, I wouldn't say the best. I mean, the Pendleton is the fastest out of the three snipers. However, the LW3 Tundra. The LW3 Tundra is one of the best, although the second best. Although it is not the best. Right? See, here's the thing. Now let's separate the game. Right? It has to go to weapon. Go to the fucking the M82. The Cold War snipers. The best of the Cold War snipers is actually the M82. Think about it. You got it. It's semi-auto. It's the highest damage in the class. It's semi-auto. That's our recoil. However, why don't you reduce it with the bipod grip, or the bipod grip, or even the front grip? It both do the exact same thing for some reason. So I would recommend. The grip, since what else you could fucking do? What's you gonna do? It's not just movement speed we're talking about. I'm talking about maybe the slowest out of the three. How would you can increase that with the airborne elastic wrap? Speed, increase the reload speed with that, and you could just increase the range. Want to increase the rate of fire? You can. However, it would be necessary, unlike the other sniper rifles. Which makes sense if you think about it. Also, it technically has good airway, so you could just sway the snipers, which can be reduced with this. Because it's not private class, which is all the same. So why not? Why not just run the infantry stabilizer? It's a fast RPM. And has the worst movement speed of the snipers. Could increase that if he wants. So I consider the fucking M82 the best sniper in the game, bar none. In series of today's videos. Well, in today's video. So that way to elaborate. M82 is the best sniper in the game, hands down. It's not. Oh, you think I'm finished? No. You think I'm finished? No, you think I am finished because I think I'm finished because I'm not. So technically, the M1811 best pistol in the game. Reasons? Because, you know, agency suppressor, because you have the highest damage in the class, or at least the second highest in its class. Yes, you can have a you can have a 14 run mag. It has an 8 run mag, increase to 14. You want a dual wield? Just get dual wield. It'll be just as powerful as a fucking Diamantes, if not even more so. And you know, technically, it has a fast rate of fire, so it could get worse. Worse for the Diamantes. It would be like the snake shots, just like the 357 snake shots. Also, you can't forget, this thing has a fucking reinforced heavy barrel. Yeah, you can't forget that. This thing has basically no fucking recoil. I mean, look at the recoil pattern. Do you see why? May have less recoil in our pistols. Those have no recoil. I mean, it's not as good as the Deagle in any way. Right? It's not as good as the Deagle in any way, but still, you can have a 14 round mag, which is a good thing. So, like, to treat it like a Desert Eagle, you know, great secondary, not an insta-kill headshot. It's not an insta-kill headshot. And for this reason, I'd say it's not as good as a Deagle. However, it's it's extremely high damage. Damage proves to be an extremely formidable foe, especially into the Deagle. However, the Core M1911 is a lot comparable to the Desert Eagle. How that works, I have no idea. It's basically like the same thing, but even more overpowered somehow. Not even more overpowered somehow. And also, kind of just there. But so if it were Cold War stats, it would be if it would put to the Deagle. So best strat going for it. Let me get my. Okay, now for the AK. So you know. Okay, so you have the AK in Cold War. Look at that. You have BBTV barrel. You have the same thing. Or Liberator. I'd say the Liberator. I'd say Warzone. I'd say the BBB. In Cold War multiplayer, I'd say the Liberator. Because if you think about it, it would be not the same thing. Because the odds, it's different by your lots. Okay, by your lots. So technically, the AK is the best rifle in Warzone. Why? Well, it can be your summary. You can have almost no recoil with the Spetsnaz grip. You'll have Suicide multi-zoom, a 45 round speed mags, the VDV reinforced barrel for increased damage and bullet velocity, the Spencer for the more damage range and bullet velocity. So it is good all around. So basically, you use the setup, you're good, my friend. But are not as good as the CR56 AMAX enemies, but you know, I use it more because, you know, somehow. Also, the QBC is the best rifle in Warzone, hands down. In Warzone. And also, yeah, we're basically sold on the QBZ is the best gun in is the best assault rifle in Warzone, hands down. Conversation over, end the conversation. Oh, you get the conversation. Goodbye.